Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next Studio Series review. And today we're looking at Studio Series Gamer Edition number 3, because I got him first, Optimus Prime. And this is Optimus Prime as he was in the War for Cybertron game. Looking very cool. I do have really only one issue with his vehicle mode, and you'll see that when we get to him. But let us first take a look at our packaging. And this isn't too bad with the open window. I still don't like the open window. I would prefer, something clear over it, even if it's more biodegradable than plastic, polyurethane is plastic, but something. But it's a little smaller, so I don't mind that as much. But we can see Transformers War for Cybertron. Great image of Optimus from his from the game himself. Looks really good. Studio Series Gamer Edition number 3, Optimus Prime, Transformers Generations, Takara Tomy, Hasbro. On this side, another image of him up close. On this side, another image of him in robot mode. On the top, Transformers War for Cybertron. On the bottom, barcode, whole bunch of different words. And on the back, we've got our product shots. You can see robot mode, vehicle mode, and all this. And it does have a backdrop, which we will get to later on. And of course, warning, please don't eat anything in here, not good for you. So set that off to the side. Come on down to his vehicle mode, and the vehicle mode looks great. I personally think this pulls off so much better than the original deluxe size. For one, the Optimus Prime Deluxe figure from a long time ago, I can't remember exactly when. I used to have it, I don't have it anymore. Was too small. Like, just way too small. But it did pull off one thing, in my personal opinion, better than this one does. And you'll see that here in a bit. But here he is from the side. So you can see his tires look really good. Got a little bit of red on the edge of that. Silver on the rims. Black on the tires. Got some nice red. They did pretty well on matching up where they painted over this blue with the red plastic. So it's not as off-putting as we've seen with other figures. So it's not too bad at all. Here on the front, you can see some nice silver detailing here. That silver bumper looks really good. The smooth curved design, absolutely love it. Of course, this side, same as the other. His smokestacks done in gray plastic. There he is from the top. And now my issue with this mold, and I'm sure we'll see an upgrade that'll have a fix for it, but no taillights, and you can see his fist just sticking out. I wish there was, they'd have done something where a panel or something popped out and covered that and had the painted taillights. That's one thing the Deluxe definitely did really good, was having the taillights. I do honestly prefer this size. This looks great, other than from the back. My one issue. And of course, here's the bottom. You can see it all, it is a really nice transformation. I will say that. The way they did the transformation, I like it a lot. I just wish there was, like I said, a panel with the taillights. He does come with 2 weapons. One is his gun. His main gun, like we've seen from the game, and I have a feeling with the way these hook on that the guns are going to be interchangeable between the characters. And that is awesome, because remember in the game, you could swap out with other guns that look like guns that were for the other characters. And it can go on his vehicle mode, and we got 2 tabs here. It'll plug into those slots there. Let's get that in. And there we go. And it's pretty cool because if you remember when you're driving along in the game, I think his gun popped out kind of from this to shoot. So it works. I mean, it works really well. And of course, his other weapon is the axe. And when you get it, it is separated like this, and it's also, so it can come apart like this. And it needs to do that for however you want him to hold it, but it does work very nicely. It looks really good. The paint could have been a little better, but it is a very nice axe. And we can store it. You can see these slots here. We'll actually go onto the tab there, and there you go. So you can store it. But all in all, looks very good. We'll take this off though, and he can roll very nicely. So he rolls really good. But that is it for his vehicle mode. So let's raise you up so we can get into transforming him into robot mode. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to want to pop. And it does come in robot mode, so I'm pretty much going backwards from how you would transform it out of the box. But we just want to unplug all of this. So you can see there's a tab here and a tab here. This tab is going to plug in to that slot right there, and this tab is going to plug into that slot here. So then you just fold that down like that, kind of hold it like there, or in that position for now. So same thing here, get in here, untab it, push that down, and then you want to bring this up like this. Then we're going to untab it from the arms, and you want to bring it up like this, and there are two tabs, a tab on each arm that plugs into those two slots there when you're going into vehicle mode. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring all this down, and that always happens to me whenever I'm transforming it. Bring this one down. I don't know if it's just that one is tight, but bring that one down. Then want to rotate the wheels in, push them until you hear that soft click. Same thing like when you're going out, it's a soft click. That'll help hold it all together. And separate them now. And then bring this down, and this is going to tab in to there, tab in to there, so you see there's a tab here, slot right there. That brings out some of his detailing, and then these will come out down, and this tab is going to tab in to that slot right there. This one already did it, but yeah, same thing there. And there's the legs pretty much done, so we're going to keep them up like that for the moment. Bring the arms apart. There's a tab and a slot on the arms. Rotate them out just like that. Now we can bring the legs down. We'll rotate it at the waist, and then just leave it like that. And now what we want to do is want to untab these pieces. Then you kind of want to flex this out, bring this up. While you're at it, rotate it. We'll just leave it there. This is going to rotate all the way up, and there is a tab here that's going to go into a slot in there. Then want to bring it around the back side like this. Same thing with this side. Then you can bring this up. Now push it all in, and these are gonna sort of sit in to these sort of cutouts right here. So make sure it all goes exactly where it needs to. Bring this down like this. Rotate the arms, bring it down, rotate, bring it down, and there we go. And there we have War for Cybertron Optimus in his robot mode. And he looks good. I like it. I personally like it. I know a lot of people think the head is too small, but I think it works. It works just fine. Still looks very good. I love the way they did these orange, kind of orangish Autobot symbols, like like that glowing effect from the game in a way. Really love that. But get up close and personal with that head. Really great head sculpt. Love the gold on that head crest. That silver mouth plate, the bright blue eyes. Got some gunmetal gray in there. And nice detail on the paint. Just looks so good. Or maybe is that gold? No, that might be silver. I think yeah, it's actually silver. It's just the way the light is shining, it looks gold. You can see some nice silver there for his chest. A little bit of red in there. Looks really good. Some silver detail in there that's now seen. Yeah, looks really nice. And backpack looks very nice. You know, got his wheels up like they should be. And yeah, looks really good. Articulation, head is on a ball joint. So we get all the way around. You can look up, look down. Arms come out that far. Full 360. Have bicep swivel. Just a hair over 90 for the elbow. And we have wrist rotation. So really good on that. We have waist, legs, a bit of a high kick. Not super high, but not bad. Backwards, really only that far. So hardly anything at all, unfortunately. Outwards, get full Van Damme, thigh, and around 90, maybe just slightly under 90 for the knee. Feet can move back a little bit, and we've got that much ankle pivot. So there is that. Otherwise, it still looks really good. Now, what you can also do with him is you can open up his chest, and there is a matrix. Just like the one from the game, and it can pull out. So if you had like something that would plug into, I think that's a 5mm possibly, plug into that, like a little clear thing, and you know, if you had like some kind of standee or image of Primus from the game, like offering it to Optimus, then just plug it in. Yeah, so very cool. The fact that we got the War for Cybertron one, I think is awesome. I'm hoping we get the Fall of Cybertron mode, because with his more boxy style chest, like I would really love that. Like I know we're gonna be getting War for Cybertron Megatron has been announced. And some others. I really do hope we get better versions of the Combaticons. Yeah. For weapons, he can hold his axe, and you can do one of two ways. So you can just leave this off, and you can open this up, and it does have like a little post that plugs in right there, and he can hold that just like that, or you can pop this in. And then another thing that you can do, get it angled here, kinda kinda, there we go. Whoop. But you You can get it where he's sort of holding it like two-handed in a way. Like that. If you wanted. Alright. We'll take that out though. Whoops. I don't want to show that off quite yet. But what I like to do is have him hold it with one hand. And then his other weapon, pull this out, and there is this post here. It's going to plug on to his butt right there. I know, so unfortunate for storage, so you don't have it or you don't lose it. But then we take his gun, whoops, and plug it on. And just like in the game, the gun replaced his arm. So very cool on that. You can actually get like full range of movement with this one, with his arm off like that. So yeah, so very cool. Really do like that. I think it works. Like I said, with that, I don't know. I'm assuming all of them are going to be like that, so we can like swap weapons out if we wanted. So very cool that we'd be able to do that. Like just like we could in the game, we could swap out to different weapons. And the final bit, bring out, there we go. And here we've got our backdrop, and that, I believe that's I think that's the chamber of Primus, if I remember correctly. So, and we can prop Optimus right there with it. So there's that. So very cool. Whoops. You're not supposed to fall there, buddy. Very cool. Really like this. I do have Barricade on the way now, so I'll be getting him soon. Waiting on Bumblebee, and then whenever they release the others, you know, that were announced. So really loving this. Looks great. Great updates. Said my main disappointment, or actually only disappointment, is in vehicle mode not having a cover to cover up those hands and give us his taillights. I mean, that's the only thing I was disappointed in. But otherwise, the figure's great. In my personal opinion, it is an amazing figure. I definitely recommend it. I got mine from Big Bad Toy Store. They might be sold out, I think. But keep an eye out. Check your stores. Some people, I think, have been finding them at GameStop. I think that's the only box store that they've been located at so far, other than being online. Still available for pre-order, if I remember correctly, on Hasbro Pulse. I can't remember if it was sold out or not, but I think it's still available for pre-order on Hasbro Pulse. So check Hasbro Pulse, check Big Bad Toy Store, check, you know, all the usual places. You know, if you want to get an entire case, check Entertainment Earth. All the good spots. Entire case. Well, you won't get an entire case of him, but entire case of Studio Series Voyager classes. So, yeah. That is going to be it for me. So I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I couldn't think of the word there for a second. And I'll see you all later.